We're having a good year at Partners for Christian Media. J103 is solid. We have won multiple awards for the #1 radio station in the marketplace. J-Fest has had great attendance. Our digital work of J Radio is doing great. Come On, Let's Go is growing. 500,000 people. The ministry effort's going great. The staff is energized, and we're excited about reaching people for Jesus using today's technology.
Right.
Ted Goki, please join us in the control room. Ted Goki. Although there's not a speaker in the bathroom, so I probably won't get him.
Where did Brad go?
Did someone not tell him to come in?
I did. He didn't acknowledge it.
He probably went to the bathroom.
Please go to get Ted.
There's Ted.
Perfect.
Brad, how do you think the year's going?
Well, I just want to say that the management here at Partners for Christian Media has really been Not really. I mean, seriously.
How has the year gone so far?
As a whole, I think the ministry of J103 is healthy, is strong. The positive vibe that you're feeling around the studio, the teamwork is a whole lot more than I've ever felt it before. More cohesive. So it's a good year so far.
How has your time at J103 been?
Right now, this very second is the longest I've ever had a job, period. I worked in major markets before. I worked in San Diego, I worked in Atlanta, and I cannot even compare to the teaching that I've got here. Well, this lady called in and she said, "Brad, I wish to become a Christian."
And he said he heard that song and God talked to him through that song and told him he wasn't supposed to leave his family. He said he turned around right then, took his boxes back inside, had to explain to his wife why he was bringing all his stuff back in.
When you think of other stations in the market, J103 just kind of fosters an environment where people want to stay. There's so many people that have been here for so long, and I think that's why. It's because it's so much bigger. It's more than just a job. It's a ministry. Most cities do not have a Christian music festival like we do here in Chattanooga. But all throughout the year, I'll have pastors and youth pastors that'll come up to me and say, "Hey, Ted, last week we baptized this person, this family, and they came to know Christ at J-Fest."
I prayed the prayer and I gave my life to Him at J-Fest.
And to see hundreds of hands go up all over that whole festival area there, that's what it's all about.
Many parents probably are sitting with their kids for the longest time that day at J-Fest than they have all year long. We're still praying and hoping that one of these days we consistently start getting over 10,000 people, but God's growing the festival. To me, it just gives me a little taste of what heaven's going to be like. All the different types, all the different nationalities, young, old alike, it's all going to be there. And we're going to be at the throne of Jesus, worshiping Him, and that's what J-Fest is for me.
What is J Radio?
So J Radio was started with the idea to serve fans of all kinds of Christian music. There's so many people these days listening to their phones, and that's only going to increase as the years go by. Do you have a radio in your house?
No, I don't think so.
I don't have a radio in my house, but I have probably 10 different devices that I can listen to online music streams with.
I'll say recently I was listening to Pandora with my family, and I heard a Lincoln Brewster song, a Jeremy Camp song, and then went right into a Maroon 5 song that had explicit lyrics. That's not what I typed in on Pandora for my family to listen to. J Radio is, and can be, this platform that everyone in the family can love something on. It's a place to live. It's a place whether you want to hear praise and worship music, Christian comedy, Christian hip-hop, Christian rock, whatever. But it's going to be a place that's never going to take you away from a positive Christian message.
Come On, Let's Go is growing. 500,000 people viewing if we don't do anything else this year except keep up what we're doing.
I recently received an email from a young man in New Hampshire. He had prayed the sinner's prayer after watching one of our videos at the end, and he wanted to know what that meant for him.
He had been checked into a hospital because he was suicidal. He had just gotten out that day, heard about Come On, Let's Go, went to our website, watched several of our stories, and now he wants to live, and he wants to live for God.
We have raised additional funds to do another ad campaign that'll reach another 2 million people.
It's this idea of launching the greatest ad campaign for Christ, and it's spreading the gospel through all forms of media. What's really cool about that is we're putting it right where the people are. Not everybody's going to go to church, but everybody has a phone, and everybody's scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook Lives, we've grown a couple of thousand. I think we're bordering on 29 now. We actually...
29,000.
29,000.
29
yes.
people.
29 people.
Almost there. Yeah, pushing
we've
for
spread
30.
out past the staff. I think Ted's wife Amy liked us.
Well, then she disliked, but she came back.
Right, exactly.
And so you take your church and your assets that you have, your people, mix it with our technology and what we have, and we feel like we've got something here for explosive growth in the church and revival across America.
Bob's about to come in,
we
so
can go to a
catch
restaurant
him at the
instead of
door.
leaving money and leave one of those.
Bob is an absolutely wonderful president.
You've already said that. You already kissed that.
Rewind that. I want to hear what he said before I got here.
And Bob, we've been talking about kind of the year, how the year has gone. So how do you think the year's gone?
It's a great year. It's probably the best year I remember. Mainly because I can't remember past.
I was just going to ask that question. It's like,
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to
okay.
No, it's a great year. It's a great year. Yeah, our new leadership's great. J103 is going well. Come On, Let's Go is growing. The J Radio's doing well, and what's the name of that big festival we put on every year? So yeah, that's going great. J Fest. So all is well.
The Holy Spirit does the rest of the work, and so we're believing God that answering His call to do this, that we're going to see revival ignited in America.